Good evening, Jennifer Coslow, 32312. I'm here tonight to speak on the new policy under consideration 7421 regarding restrooms and changing facilities. Bigotry is the attachment to a belief that is not based on any actual experience. Floridians are not strangers to passing laws based on bigotry. Instead, the state has a long history of baking prejudice into its daily experience. I understand that the state of Florida's rules and regulations govern many local school board issues, including the restrooms. Nonetheless, as a parent, I have to ask, are the state's laws based on evidence of a legitimate public safety issue, or are they based on bigoted beliefs? Nothing about this law and this policy, by extension, is based on any actual data about safety. No statistical evidence was presented at the hearing to demonstrate any criminal activity by transgender people using bathrooms. Instead, you don't have to go any further to understand this law than Representative Webster Barnaby's public comment that stated his religious beliefs were the reason for the law and referred to transgender people as, quote, demons and, quote, mutants. I know he apologized. I don't care. He gave his honest opinion, and for that, I'm actually grateful for why he wanted this law, and he is not alone in this belief. And you might remember a similar comment, the very first person who spoke on the inclusion guide here in Leon County, while my poor son had to listen to that and try and gather his thoughts, was shaking while she accused him of being a mutant and demon from another world. Barnaby doesn't know my family, he doesn't know my son, he doesn't know me, but he has done harm to it, just as every person posting nonstop to the internet that purports that they know more about transgender people than people who identify as being transgender. If these groups actually sat down and listened, they'd learn that transgender girls move through this world as girls and transgender boys move through this world as boys, and that they grow up and see themselves as women and men. Transgender people would agree that boys belong in the boys' room and girls belong in the girls' room because, funny thing, transgender people go into the bathroom to the same thing everyone else is there for, to use the bathroom. Assertions that they are there for nefarious reasons are fear-mongering bigotry. I know that the state of Florida doesn't care about the physical well-being of students who identify as transgender. If it did, it wouldn't have passed this law. But I know that you guys do, and I know that you've worked very hard to create access to unisex bathrooms throughout Leon County schools. In my dreams, I wish that you and every other school board across the state would reject the state's assertion that transgender people, by definition, are dangerous and refuse to pass this policy. But I'm also a realist, and my immediate concern is making sure transgender students are treated with respect and dignity. My ask here tonight is that students are made aware.
Time. Thank you for your comment. Next speaker.